Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I tell you, there's just more news than I can cover today, and I do quite literally mean that I don't have enough time to cover all the incredible news that has been dumped upon the XRP community today. It's great, and a couple stories about just having to do with XRP on-demand liquidity. That's what Ripple is now calling what was known as xRapid. They just rebranded. But man, you got it. I'll tell you what. If you haven't checked out my last video, you should. It was all about market making. There's a new market maker out there, and it's just amazing seeing the rails actually be laid for what is known as RippleNet, and it's a real thing. It's really happening, and there are market makers that are out there because they understand that they can make money on the buying and selling of XRP. So you got to check out the last video I put out. But this one also has to do with xRapid. There's a new xRapid partner. Now, again, Ripple's rebranded, and it's now known as on-demand liquidity. I'm going to use both terms on this channel, at least for a while, until I feel like sufficient time has passed that you should just know it. And then in the future, at some point, I'll only say on-demand liquidity, and that is what uses XRP as a bridge mechanism for cross-border payments. So until then, I'm going to try and onboard everybody because not everybody listening to me knows this yet. So anyway, but I got this piece from XRP Crypto Wolf, and it leads to a Ripple Insights, which I'm going to run through with you about the announcement of this new xRapid partner, again, on-demand liquidity partner. I'm also going to share with you towards the end of the video just something else I found pretty interesting. It's from AMB Crypto titled U.S. Citizens to be Taxed for Receiving Hard Fork Cryptocurrencies. Now, before we get going here, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you're a fan of Ripple and XRP, you've made a good life choice by clicking on this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel so that you can ensure the party will not stop. Can't stop, won't stop, playa. Take a look at the screen grab from XRP Crypto Wolf. I do want to read this. So this comes from Marcus Treacher. Here he is on Twitter. He's got 18,600 followers. I try and follow everybody that's a Ripple employee on Twitter because you never know when they're going to put stuff out. And I just want my Twitter feed to be filled with nothing but XRP tweets. That's what my goal is, basically. And so anyway, he's the global head of strategic accounts. And here's the tweet in this picture from XRP Crypto Wolf. And thank you very much, good sir, for sending this my way. Finastra is an established fintech player and works with a majority of the world's top banks. This partnership will enable Ripple to expand the reach and solutions for our partners and the footprint of RippleNet while allowing customers to transact directly with each other. So what exactly is being referenced there? Well, let's go ahead and jump into this piece. And again, this is a Ripple Insights piece from today. It's not that long, so I want to run through this whole thing with you here. So again, London, October 9th, 2019. Ripple and Finastra have teamed up to offer Ripple's blockchain technology through Finastra's payment solution to support fast cross-border payments. As part of the collaboration, Finastra's customers will be able to connect and transact with RippleNet partners, more than 200 financial institutions worldwide, and in turn, partners can access Finastra's vast global footprint. Users will also be able to send international payments with end-to-end tracking and visibility into fees, delivery time, and status. And by the way, that end-to-end tracking thing, that's actually rather important. In a recent interview, and I can't remember which one because Brad's been I think literally 4 television interviews. Well, not all television. One was a podcast, one was the Economic Club of New York. But anyway, 4 interviews, and I can't keep track of them all, but in one of them, he talked about how Swift is essentially equivalent to putting a postcard in the mail, and you just hope it kind of gets to the recipient. Whereas with xCurrent, which I don't even know what they've rebranded that to. They rebranded xRapid to on-demand liquidity. Is xCurrent just now RippleNet? Is that what they're going for? Maybe it is. But anyway, with xCurrent, you get bidirectional communication, so hence actual end-to-end tracking of the actual payment portion of all this. Anyway, then the piece continues. Finastra's hundreds of customers will have access to RippleNet, Ripple's global blockchain payments network, to provide faster, cheaper, and more reliable payments. Customers will be hosted on Ripple's cloud solution, which will significantly improve speed of integration with other network partners and allow for faster upgrades. They will also have the option to use on-demand liquidity, which leverages the digital asset XRP for cross-border payments. So again, that's what was formerly known as xRapid, and if you go to this page, because I actually did link to it, this is the xRapid page. It's just called on-demand liquidity now. Avoid pre-funding with instant settlement. International payments, especially in emerging markets, require businesses to hold pre-funded accounts in destination currencies. It's a costly endeavor that ties up resources, you can see. And if you scroll down further, there you go. Good old XRP as a bridge currency. Did I say currencies, like pluralize it? Bridge currency. Words are hard. Anyway, this partnership will give Ripple's more than 200 customers access to Finastra's extensive network of banks, allowing mutual customers to easily access and partner with each other, increasing overall volume on the network. Finastra's banking customers currently process millions of transactions each month. We're thrilled to be partnering with a forward-thinking company like Finastra to bring Ripple's technology to their many customers, said Marcus Treacher, SVP of Customer Success at Ripple. Finastra is an established fintech player and works with a majority of the world's top banks. This partnership will enable Ripple to expand the reach and solutions for our partners and the footprint of RippleNet while allowing customers to transact directly with each other. Finastra's collaboration with Ripple is another strong example of Finastra's belief that the future of finance is open, and it demonstrates our commitment to bringing the latest innovations and choices to our customers. Collaborating with a company like Ripple that harnesses innovative blockchain technology to provide fast and reliable cross-border payments is particularly beneficial for our customers in geographies where cost of correspondent banking is high, says Ratish Singh, Senior Vice President, FMS at Finastra. And indeed, the more intermediaries there are in the chain of bilateral banking relationships, which is the correspondent banking system, the more friction, and everybody's got to get their little piece of the transaction cost along the way. And so the more costly, the slower it is, and the higher chance for a failure rate when conducting the transaction. And Ripple it eliminates them. You're talking about transactions at a fraction of the cost, effectively in real time. Local rails can, make that a little bit slower, but it's effectively in real time. And it's the failure rate, it's about 0%. Brad Garlinghouse said that in an interview just yesterday. It's very close to 0%, whereas with Swift, it's about 6%. So there you go, indeed. Next piece here, this is from A&B Crypto. U.S. citizens to be taxed for receiving hard fork cryptocurrencies. The U.S. government stand on the cryptocurrencies taxation aspect becomes clear as the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, issues guidance on tax implications of cryptocurrency hard forks. The guidance was issued in the form of a revenue ruling that addresses the tax implications of a cryptocurrency hard fork to the owner of the existing cryptocurrency. As evidenced by the above screenshot, the guidance comes in relation to a taxpayer's gross income after the intended hard fork. Answering the said questions, the guidance mentions that if the taxpayer does not receive units of a new cryptocurrency after the hard fork, they are free from paying taxes as they do not have an ascension to wealth in attributable gross income. Additionally, it also highlights that in case the user... That's a broken sentence. Thank you, Crypto Media. You're just a superstar. I think you need to repeat the second grade. I'm just going to read the broken sentence. Additionally, it also highlights that in case the user receives cryptocurrency during the hard fork, they are obligated to pay taxes on the same. While the guidance has provided further clarity into crypto taxation, it has raised certain questions such as what it actually means to receive cryptocurrency. Said that speculators believe that this misunderstanding may create a risk of tax liability for phantom income on cryptocurrency. And of course, this is a big deal because, as we know, every 5 minutes there's a new fork of Bitcoin. And so this is it's a hot topic here. We need to figure this out with all the new versions of Bitcoin coming out. You got to get them taxed appropriately. So I get it, and I had wondered in the past what the implications of that were, and it seems like up until now the IRS hadn't really figured that out. But fascinating nonetheless. So there you go. Developments in the world of the IRS, but of course, more importantly, a new xRapid partner. So happy to report that today. I'm telling you, look, as time passes, you're just going to see more and more market makers. You're going to see XRP-specific exchanges. Those are market makers. And then just general currency exchanges. I'm telling you, mark my words, I predict one day Coinbase will be enabled with xRapid, Binance will be enabled with xRapid, along with just about every other exchange on the planet. What cryptocurrency exchange in the future is not going to want to sell XRP, given that there will be automated transactions? Because look, if there's demand to facilitate cross-border transactions utilizing XRP as a bridge currency, and if you're an exchange, you make money on the buying and selling of XRP, why ain't you going to get yourself a slice? Well, of course you are. But demand has to increase, and that can only happen as rails are built out here. So all good things in time, and you can imagine what that's going to do for the price of XRP. And so while I do not offer financial advice and do not have a financial background, I am highly optimistic, just my everyday Joe Schmo opinion, that XRP will indeed be worth substantially more one day than it is today. And I think the all-time high of $3.92, as displayed on livecoinwatch.com, will not stand. It will be smashed through at some point. Don't know when, but just another day. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!